Soul Garden.
Hello my fellow soul gardeners, it's that time of year, the year of giving, the time of year where we give to others. And I'm giving you something. If you buy a 60-minute reading, I will give you a free 30-minute follow-up in 2012. That's my holiday gift to you. If you want to know more, come to soulmart.me. Hello, Your Royal Majesty, and welcome now to Soul Horoscopes Weekly Edition. My name is Chrisotpher Witecki. Well, we're coming to the end of a very bumpy and karmic road called 2011. We are in the end of Chapter 3 of Sun in Sagittarius, and there's a lot of deep themes going on. Let's get into it. I want to bring up three themes that really is the work of the week for the Leos. On the one hand is the Sun, of course, our capital awareness. We'll talk about that in a minute. One that's very important is Mars. With everything going on this week, we move from Sun Sag to Sun in Capricorn. Mars in Virgo is pushing for you to get on track with what you're manifesting, what you're producing, raising soul capital. You know better, you know how. It's a matter of employing it and doing it. So a lot of this week in the background is you amping up what you're worth and making it happen. All right, so I'll be talking about that, especially in the GA with texts. Another theme, which has been going on forever, is Saturn. Saturn in Libra. Saturn in Chapter 3 end stages of Libra. Now, Saturn's going to go all the way to 29 degrees in February, but this is for Leos to adopt the appropriate intellect, the appropriate attitudes, win-win relationships in your mind, good communication with others. You know, these have been the weaker point of Leos, especially falling into mind games, that sort of thing. Well, time's up. Saturn this week says, put the attitude, employ the attitude, do not slip into the old thinking. It will not serve you. All right, so where does that bring us today? The Sun. Wrapping up Sun in Sagittarius. If you're just joining us, welcome to soulgarden.me. The Leos this month are working on the connection to their inner child. Our inner child is one of the 12 states of our awareness. We have 12 states that make up reality. The inner child is love. The inner child is really where creation comes from our heart. And Leos are the king and queens of living in the heart chakra, or at least should be. You're set up to succeed. So this month, you've been working to clear issues that prevent your child from coming out. This is the magical, creative, fun side of you. This is the prince. This is the princess. This is the king or a future king or queen. And where we are particularly today is test time. As we start the week, it is time to own what you believe your inner child wants. In other words, you got to stand behind what you love, put your energy behind what you love. If that means people are upset, too bad. Whose side are you on? That is really the test of the first half of the week. Whose side are you on? Don't forget, Saturn's testing you with mind games, and Mars is testing you with your self-esteem at the same time. So on Monday, it is really put it into action. If you say it, do it. If you want to love it, if you want to manifest it, do it. Walk your talk, stand behind your inner child on Monday. And interestingly enough, the moon is in Libra, crossing Saturn on Monday. So as you're having to proclaim what your inner child will be, those mind games are getting tested with emotions going through the intellect. So you don't want to slip on that crack, break your mother's back. Tuesday, we're holding space. The moon will be in late Libra, so I don't think it'll be a crazy day. Tuesday is a day of holding space, owning what you want to own, and really not letting yourself slip back. So it's an easier day on Tuesday. Wednesday, things get a little crazy again. The sun hits 29 degrees Sagittarius. That is a test to fall into the old parent-inner-child relationship. If you had a parent-inner-child relationship at the beginning of this transit where you were beating up on yourself or not listening to yourself or taking yourself seriously, whatever your own inner parent-child relationship was, you'll get tested into that old space. Now, interestingly, the moon will be in Scorpio, so what might be pulling you into that test will be emotions around childhood, emotions around family issues, could be literally a family member that threatens you back to the old inner parent-child relationship. So a tense day on Wednesday. If you're watched over by GA, this is a day we will be sending you extra with text and just staying with you, of course, Your Majesty, of course. Thursday, things get weird. The sun goes 0 degrees Capricorn. That is a shift of our states of awareness. You are now shifting from focusing on your inner child and love and creativity to focusing on your Virgo nature, which is your reality, your lifestyle, etc. That is the next topic. And ironically, as the sun is at 0 degrees Capricorn and basically offline, or capital awareness is offline, the moon is crossing Mercury in Sag. So you're getting emotional follow-through of the inner child, inner parent lessons, emotional follow through. This first time the moon has come through this. It's also crossing Mercury. It's gotten very far back in the retrograde. So although we're done with inner child issues, we're not done. We've got the moon and Mercury to kind of come back and bring us to reality. So that's something important to know. So Thursday, a weird offline day where we're realizing things. Come Friday, the sun clicks into Capricorn. So on Friday, you're going to get a real good feeling of where you stand in lifestyle, where you stand in health. Friday will be a day where you're going to be honest with yourself about needing a diet or whatever. It catches up to you. The facts catch up to you. The worst thing to do is deny in a Capricorn transit. It just builds into more and more trouble. But so on Friday, you're getting a feel for this, and the moon is still wrapping up in Sag. Then comes Sunday. Well, boom, Saturday, excuse me. I don't know my days of the week. Saturday, light cast day. The moon and the sun come together at 2 degrees. What this is, if you're new to Soul Garden, this is the most powerful, potent day to really plant seeds of a spiritual learning cycle. So Saturday is planting seeds. Pay close attention. What are the seeds? Well, your lifestyle. Is it icky? Do you enjoy your moment? Do you enjoy your relationship to your body? Do you enjoy your work style? You'll be emotional about it on Saturday. And what you need to be aware of is this universe showing you, hey, these are the lessons. Whatever doesn't work, the universe is saying, you got to work on this, you got to work on this. So, not too much fun, but pretty clear, right? And it is a good time of the year for you to do it, right? So shifting now on Sunday, things go cool. Actually, Christmas looks like it's going to be a cool day. So if you're a Christian, you celebrate Christmas. We got a Jupiter-ruled day. The moon is in its late stages of Capricorns. The earth is definitely chill. In fact, the real drama doesn't start until Monday. But I'll tell you guys that in a week. Now, one more thing. I am going to be a guest on a radio show on Tuesday, if you want to write down and put it in your PDA, on Tuesday at 2 p.m. Pacific time. It's called FindingCupid.com. And it's a cool radio show about love and astrology and helping people find soulmates. I love the vibration of this show, and I'm excited to be on it. So if you want to listen in, come on down, or we will text you if you're in GA. Alrighty, that's all I have for the week forecast, but I will see you in 7 days. Hang in there and live, love, be.